shipping the LJ on 37's 8 hours into Wisconsin to see our friends at Max-Bilt Offroad. What's the worst that can happen? Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Yep, Wisconsin bound. We're going to take the Jeep on 37's, 538 gears, up to Eau Claire, Wisconsin to visit our friends at Max-Bilt Offroad. I've got no cruise control. If you can hear that, the wind is atrocious and this thing pulls hard to the right. But we're going to see if we can get this thing fixed up. We're going to do some work to it while we're there. We're going to tour the facility. We're going to talk to Phil, the owner. We're going to look at some Max-Bilt trail tales that I'm a big fan of, and just see what other kind of shenanigans we can get into. Okay guys, had to stop for gas. I'm getting 14.2 miles per gallon, going 70 miles an hour. It's not awful. Could be way worse. But what I want to know, and I want you to drop me a comment please below, what's the farthest you've ever driven a Jeep? A couple hours, lots of hours? I'm curious. I'm about, like I said, halfway through and reevaluating my life choices. We'll see you on the back end. All right guys, so second leg of the trip, we only got about 13.6 miles per gallon, which again, I guess isn't awful when you're on huge tires. But we're headed to Max-Bilt now, and we're gonna tour the place. I'm gonna show you some builds they got going on. I mean, they do SEMA builds, they do, like, of course, frame off stuff, they do lift kits, they'll change the oil in your Dodge Caravan, for crying out loud. They do it all. And that's aside from the products that they make. So we're gonna head out there and check it out for you guys. Okay guys, we're here, Max-Bilt Offroad. The LJ looks at home, doesn't it? So we'll tour a few things here in the parking lot. Like there's a built LJ on 1 tons over there. We'll check that out after a bit. Let's just go quick and see the offices. And then we'll hit the shop where I think you guys all want to see. Come in the front door. Chris, I'll be quiet. Chris is at work.
Of the
bathroom, there's Jeep stuff.
Send it to
Cool.
Max-Bilt at shipping, and then I can kind of get you on that list, and then when you come up, they'll reach out to you.
Cool lobby area here. Get yourself some coffee over here. See some of the builds they've done that have been in, you know, JP magazine, Overlanding, and off-road magazines. And of course, the best taillights on the market.
Well, I mean, I can try and take down your phone number and see if I can get
back here.
One of the other guys that's been here longer than me to get you an answer, but I guess I don't have a good answer for you.
So, let's come back here, behind the scenes. I'll be back here in this break room. Actually, we're going to be shooting a podcast between 2 wrenches back here. And cool area. They like to eat here, so they do a lot of cooking. Phil is a grill master, chef man. Adam, the CFO, is hard at work over here. We won't show you Phil's office because he's actually not here yet.
It's Max-Bilt.
Here they do a lot of the assembly, so they make consoles, and those are pretty cool. So we'll be doing some upcoming content for these things. Here's the JK consoles. Here's a TJ LJ console. I'm excited about that. And then shipping area here. Here's a bunch of trail tales. And yeah, they make some other stuff, like some third brake light stuff, which I actually should probably buy while I'm here because I don't have that. And yeah, so let's go check out the shop. All right, here's one area of the shop. A lot of the kind of maintenance-y general stuff happens here. Like there's a Honda on the lift. But one cool thing I want to show you is this little car here. Beautiful car. But then, well, bam, LS swapped. Super clean, super clean. I don't know if they actually rebuilt this thing or not, but it's pretty fantastic. Next, he just so happens to be working on a SEMA Bronco. This has got a 2.8 Cummins diesel in it. I mean, it's like, look at this suspension here. Triangular 4-link in the rear, sway bar, all James Duff stuff. This, I mean, they built this, and it's magnificent, just magnificent. That truss 9-inch. This is legit. This is a customer vehicle that, like I said, went to SEMA. Super cool. Maintenance-y stuff. It's an old 55 CJ5. All right, and then here's where it gets real. So I don't even know where to begin. They're set up out here, Plaz table and tools. They're doing some work to this trailer, I'm not sure what. This old CJ5, they're doing a motor swap on it. Took out the 4-cylinder and are putting in a Dauntless V6. This here, I'm actually super jazzed to tell you about. Peregrine, I think was the guy's name. I'm not super familiar with that guy, but he owned this CJ8, and long story short, he passed away. And so they're gonna build this Jeep, then come to find out it's going on Ultimate Adventure. So it's a modified TJ LJ frame. It'll have Ruby axles. They're gonna put on 37's. I think for now they're just gonna put the 6-cylinder in it, but it's gonna have a complete CJ8 tub. So super flipping cool. And something about the shop here, like every bay has its own like racking system. So man, I could use that. That's wise. You know, so you keep track of all your parts. But this thing's gonna be crazy, so look for it on Ultimate Adventure. So then over here, check this out. Now they did not build this initially per se, but they are doing some work to it. So it's a Willys wagon, and they are working with a company to build a soft top for this thing. It's obviously caged, custom. It's got a LS, I think it's a LS3 in it, and they're going to change some of the previous owner's work, get rid of this crazy hanging leaf perch, and they're going to put on coilovers. They're lowering it like a foot. This is going to be crazy. Kind of like a overlandish build, I believe. But yeah, how about that? So yeah, otherwise they do some work. I think they're building this trailer for a fella. So yeah, lots of fun stuff. Like if you're into wrenching and building and stuff, this is legit. And then I'll show you one other area here. Obviously a 4-post lift. You'll see my Jeep on that later. But this is kind of like the final assembly area, cleanup, do a lot of the finish build here. I have a great big printer and kind of a design center here. So yeah. All right, real quick, I want to show you guys the yard. There's some fun stuff back here. I mean, they got just Jeep parts, Willys parts, like everywhere. And I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but Phil does the Willys Epic Adventure. And so they take a Willys and they drive around the country. Super flipping cool. But that looks like a really, really nice 5-tub. All right, let's take you out here. There's all kinds of Willys over here. But I wanted to show you this old Cherokee sitting on tons, Baja TAs, like it's linked in the rear, coilovers at all 4 corners. I'd like to get my hands on this thing. This is cool. All right, so that's neat. Let me show you some other stuff here. Here's an old FC. That's rad. All right, look at this J truck. 40-inch Yokohamas, 1 tons. Like, it's caged. How cool is this? Seriously. It just looks rowdy. I need to own this. Looks like it's got a 4-speed. I think it's got a 401 in it, if I'm not mistaken. Look at that. Gas tank. Too flipping cool. And otherwise, I just got other donor parts here. There's a couple flat fenders, Willys, truck, a couple Cherokees. Wow, almost died. Super cool stuff out here. So I haven't done a great job of filming, but we are putting my Jeep up on the rack, and we're going to change the control arms and see if we can get rid of my darting problem. And we're putting in these rock crawler solid arms. These things are beef. So I'm gonna put you down, and we're actually recording some content for Max-Bilt. So I'm gonna put you down, and you'll probably see some of that go down, and we're gonna get this thing dialed in. All right, another thing we're doing here is we're grilling out at Max-Bilt. How flipping cool is that? We got wings going, we got steaks, we got some wrestling. Just had the best chicken wing I've ever had in my life.
You wanna go with that?
Right? Was that was an amazing chicken wing.
Yeah.
Got some Wisconsin cheese here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, there's 2 more.
Oh my gosh, I'm eating one.
I am too.
These sticks are done.
Oh, there's burgers?
Well, no, those are vegetarian. Those are for JT.
Oh, okay, got it. This is awesome. And I don't think I recorded any of the work that I just did on the front of this Jeep. I think the record button was not working. But what we're doing is we changed the lower control arms and put in these rock crawler control arms. And unfortunately, for now, I'm gonna run them upside down. Excuse me. This is not ideal. But I can't get to the top side. So this is gonna work for now, but we're gonna adjust the caster, slide the axle forward just a little bit to fix that, but under here looking good. And thanks to my friend Tim for these control arms. Sorry Tim, these were gonna go on the cheap Jeep, but I needed them so I wouldn't die. So we're gonna use them here. So thank you, Tim. You're amazing. And I'm gonna get back to the party here and eat some food, and then we'll come back to this.
You don't use that little guy. Thought so.
I didn't loosen this jam nut.
That's all right. Well, it's not going to spin. It can only spin so much.
Yeah.
Hey, how'd you get that grid on your iPhone? Oh, yeah. How do I get that on? Okay.
Right?
It should be the
like it?
Or you're going to tighten it a lot. Oh yeah, you're tightening it a lot.
I was just testing it again.
Yeah, look, you're so strong.
All right. Now this one seems a lot shorter than that one, does
Well, because we didn't go out by half an inch.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
15 3/4.
Yeah.
there you go, right there. Let her eat.
Now you can tighten.
Let her eat.
And then I gotta check his tail light bulb quick while you're tightening everything up. 'Cause
Okay.
You're gonna want to pull this out and test drive.
Right on.
If you have the mics,
I do.
just get maybe a. Come back. We'll do a quick wrap up.
All done?
Sweet.
All right, guys, so all that's left to do now is test this thing. So we went from 7-something degrees of camber, caster. I always get the two confused. We went from about 7.5 to 5. I have to find Phil now. So we lost about 2 degrees. So hopefully that'll make it drive better. We'll see. All right, guys, we're headed home now. Good couple days up there at Max-Bilt. Good dudes. Can't say enough about good things about them, about what they're doing, about what they got going on, what's coming up. If you're in that neck of the woods, certainly hit them up. And if you need some work done to your vehicle, need a lift kit, whatever, they can do it. They got people shipping in rigs so they can build them. And then, of course, there's the fantastic product of the Trail Tails. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but I believe in that product. Lifetime warranty. Come on. Who does that? But anywho, last tank of gas, I was getting 14.3 miles per gallon again. You can see, like, everything's shaking. It's riding like garbage, but it's going straight now that we did some work to it. I hit up their yard, if you will, and I'm bringing home some treasures. Can't wait for those. Just to go into whatever we're going to be working on. We've got a Willys grill there, an old Willys truck grill that's going to be wall art. We got a tire for the back of Deegan's Jeep. Just little stuff like that. Track bar for this. Anyway, guys, thanks again for following along. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Okay, guys, I wanted to jump on here real quick and apologize. I did you a disservice, and I also did Max-Bilt a disservice. I had intentions to do a sit-down interview with Phil so you guys could get to know him, know his heart, know his love for Jeeps, and then obviously to look at the Trail Tails a little bit in depth. Walked off and there was pieces and parts that I could have shown you guys that would have made sense here, but as I'm installing these on Deegan's Jeep, I just wanted to show you. So you'll notice they look like a competitor out there, but these are so much better. And in that, like, they have just one main circuit board here, and all the LEDs are soldered onto that circuit board. And then you've got, like, it gets filled in with resin and lifetime warranty. And I'm even gonna, I think I've shown you this before, but I'm gonna link right to a video of theirs where they run these things over with a bulldozer. I think they even cut them in half, if I remember right, and the LEDs still function. You don't get that. You don't get that with any competitor, both in the quality and the warranty. So I'm installing these. I might just show you those real quick here after I get the other side done, and you can see how bright they are. All right. Man, those things look good. And I'm sure this video doesn't do it justice. Golly, I'm a big fan. I'll turn those off and then just show you real quick the, oh, sorry. Show you the reverse lights. Man, those are bright. And yes, I know there's no license plate light. I'll go back and do that later. All right, guys, we're gonna end it off here with the tale of Deegan's Jeep. Thank you for watching again, guys. I apologize for really boogering this thing up. Hope you will forgive me, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.